Welcome to Authors Ideas, a production of JR Global, an MJR production. This series is based on the recent Oxford University Press published book, Global Business in the Age of Destruction and Distraction. As a part of their Global Business series, Gaurav Rastogi joins J.R. Klein and Mahesh Joshi in examining and exploring the disruptive nature of today's world, and introduces ideas for learning how to cope with disruption and remain relevant. Here is your host, J.R. Klein.
Here we are at another week, and we continue to look at the paradoxical change in the human workforce. Most companies had a corporate model where tasking, where work was fully vertically integrated throughout the organization. There has been a rise in another form of corporate model called virtual corporations. Apple and Amazon are examples of this model. They do not manufacture anything and are specifically designed to market products. Virtual companies need more macro taskers or high-level workers. Demand for these skills has become more urgent than it's ever been. Workers no longer need to be an encyclopedia of skill and expertise that understands every complexity of detail. The stability of micro and macro tasking in a business world has been a staple for a long time. These changes are driving how people work and how work environments continues to change in the future. This phenomenon raises a conversation of the dominant, submissive dynamic of the human and technical culture. Just as fire has impacted humans' ability to feed their brain by allowing the pre-digestion of food, facilitating the delivery of glucose to the brain, and language enabled coordinated efforts between people, today's technology will reshape human beings. Just as fire has impacted humans' coordinated efforts between people, today's technology will reshape human beings. As money, railways, electricity, and now artificial intelligence again inform the co-evolution of man and machine, the same philosophical question arises. Will humans be the master of technology or its slave? The speed of change is creating massive changes in society, and everyone will have to adjust quickly until the relationship stabilizes. The luxury afforded by previous change, with its lifetimes, generations, decades, or years to adjust, is no longer available. Changes in technology become a wicked mistress demanding dominance. It is convenient to believe that people are the masters of technology and have complete freedom of movement and action. The counter-argument is that there are algorithms and technologies that dictate what we read, eat, wear, and how we act. For example, workers involved in microtasks that have been dispatched as pieces of work. An Uber driver is told where to go, who to pick up, where to drop them, and then what to do next. Work is being assigned by technology, and the question is about which is dominant and which is submissive. The dynamic between automation, artificial intelligence, robots or software on the one hand is distracting, and on the other hand is taking away jobs that require low attention spans. The central issue is the innovative ability to use technology for human benefit and not to be used by it. So how does humanity retain dominance? Part of it is to wake up and smell the roses. The old model of study, work, retire has become learn, work, relearn, enjoy. The cycle of work and learning has changed a lot. Instead of expecting a lifetime of simple work and then retiring is no longer applicable. In 2022, 42% of core skills required to perform existing jobs are expected to change by 2024. In addition to high-tech skills, specialized interpersonal skills will be in high demand, including skills related to sales, human resources, care, and education. Let's think some more about this next week.
Thank you for listening. If you are interested in more of the author's ideas, look for their Oxford University Press published books on global business, wherever books are sold. If you are interested in contacting the authors, they can be reached at info@jrglobal.co.